you know, my way of life, my way of eating.
You fucking pussy!
Hey, what's up guys? Dose of Joseph here. Today we're going to be talking about why I decided I want to overall become vegan, you know, a pescatarian for 2 to 3 months and then move on to veganism, and how you can spend 30 to 40 bucks on groceries for your week, you know, saving you money. A lot of people think that being a vegan, pescatarian, whatever the case may be, is extremely expensive, but it's not. I went to Trader Joe's for the first time today. Line was crazy. I didn't know that they wrap around the aisles with their line. It was insane. Like, just to get some pasta, I had to wait in line to reach the pasta. But I'm going to be talking about, you know, how you can get protein, because I do work out myself. I'm going to be making videos, by the way, on, like, you know, working out, being able to build your body as a vegan, still get the protein intake, because a lot of people think that you can't get protein. But this right here, this black bean pasta, one of the things I'm going to show you today, 14 grams of protein per serving, which is only 3/4 cup. So yeah, this is the receipt here. This is $42 with salmon. Right, salmon fillet, $9.39. And if you were a vegan, you know, it would have been $10 cheaper. But let me go through all the stuff that I got here. Right, so I got almond milk. They're Trader Joe's almond beverage. This was $2.79. These things here, the black bean organic stuff. Let's see, $2.99. Right, so altogether it was $9. I got tofu, which is super duper cheap. I thought this was going to be really expensive since it pretty much replaces meat, but this was $1.99 for both of these things, and there's, let's see, 9 grams of protein per 3 ounces, which is pretty awesome. I got, this thing was $1.99. I always thought that asparagus was expensive, but apparently not. Mushrooms for when I make my rice, my veggie fried rice. Black beans, tons of protein, 7 grams. I got jasmine rice. Now, you guys do your own research, but I had a big bag of white rice that I just gave to my sister because I heard that jasmine rice is much better for your health, much more nutrition. I heard it's better than brown rice, so figured I'd just get that because it tastes like white rice. We got some pasta, right? No cheese. I pretty much tried to be vegan, but with salmon, right? There's no cheese in any of this stuff. There's no dairy. Salmon, yeah, that was $9.99 a pound. Super expensive. This is probably the last time I'm gonna buy that because I'm not that serious about it. We got some sweet potatoes. They're like $1 each, I think, $1.50 each. And then we got more beans, fat-free, which is a big deal. We got broccoli, of course. We gotta get the veggies in there. I already had bananas. This is a little disgruntled, but in other videos I'm going to talk about, you know, I'm going to debunk all the crazy stuff that people say about vegans, but you can get your fish oils and your vitamins and stuff. You know, this is like $10 each on Amazon. But I already had my quick oats. I didn't include that in the price because you pretty much buy that once and you never really have to buy that again. Also, I highly recommend double protein bread for anybody that's trying to build their body. This is super huge. Every single slice has 110 calories and 6 grams of protein. So if you have 3 sandwiches, that's, I believe, 660 calories and a whole lot of protein. So that's a big deal. But yeah, this is everything that I have for the week, right? So obviously I'm gonna have my oats in the morning. I mix it with my walnuts here. 200 calories in the walnuts, in literally 1 ounce. So this common misconception of you not being able to afford being a vegan, it's really just based on the fact that people go out so much and eat out. But if you're buying your own groceries, you're meal prepping for the week or meal prepping even for 3 or 4 days and cooking everything you need all at once, you're not going to be spending that much money. You're not really going to be running your pockets. You know, this almond beverage, they call it, it's pretty much almond milk. You know, $2.79. You buy 2 of those, it's pretty much the same price as a whole milk gallon, and it's less calories too for anybody that's trying to cut. But it's also really good for throwing in your oatmeal and adding a couple extra calories, throwing in your protein shakes. So, why I decided to become a pescatarian? Bunch of reasons. I wrote them down. But I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm sure anybody that has a brain, anybody that has morals and you know, thinks ethically, has considered being a vegan or a vegetarian or a pescatarian, but I finally decided to change, you know, my way of life, my way of eating.
You fucking pussy!
Yo, chill.
You little bitch. Yo, you're a little bitch.
Yo, bro, come on, dude.
Where's your panties at, man? Where's your panties at, man?
Alright, cool. Yeah, my bad. Fuck.
Fucking ballerina.
I know I'm gonna be hearing that a lot. But yeah, I wrote this stuff down. So apparently it takes 2,500 gallons of water for 1 pound of steak versus 25 gallons of water for a pound of wheat. For one hamburger, producing one hamburger uses the same amount of fossil fuel to drive a small car 20 miles. Pig factories generate the same raw waste as a city of 12,000 people, which is crazy. And the world's cattle consumes the same amount of calories needed for 8.7 billion people, which is insane. Now, that wasn't really the main reason, you know, that's, you know, obviously that's terrible for the earth, but one of the main reasons is because I've been lacking in energy lately. Like, ever since I started bulking, I've really had like a, kind of like a double the amount of sluggishness, you know what I mean? Because I would eat less before, and now I eat way more. So it's kind of like I'm really seeing the effects of all these different kinds of meats and what they're doing to me, and all this crazy, I don't know, all this stuff that they're doing with the meat, you know, the government stuff, the profits that they're trying to make. Honestly, it's really all about the profits when it comes to the United States, man. Like, these guys, they don't care at all about your body. They don't care about your health. You know, my joints have started to feel crazy. In particular, yesterday, or 2 days ago actually, I had a crazy headache. I was crazy bloated. My joints were hurting. Like, I just felt like complete shit. And it kind of just made me realize, like, what if I felt like this, like, even worse? You know what I mean? And a lot of the time when people feel or find out that they have something crazy going on with their body, that's when they decide to make a change. So I didn't want to be that person that they decide last second they want to change all their eating habits and their health and stuff because something happened. I want to change it now, and I want to reap the benefits in the future and always be healthy. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to deal with this crazy bloating, lack of energy, and just feeling lethargic, especially as someone that's, because I'm building a business, right? I'm an entrepreneur. I consider myself an entrepreneur. I also go to school, and I'm doing like 5 things at once. I'm focusing on my fitness and stuff. So as someone who's doing all this stuff, you know, I really want the energy. I want to be my best self. I want to be my healthiest self. I want as much energy as possible, and I want to power through the day. So with that being said, guys, I mean, just make the decision on your own. You're watching this video obviously because you're considering it. It's really not that hard. Buy a couple things and just eat the things that you buy. It's that simple. All right. But yeah, man, 35 to 40 bucks. I was able to buy all this stuff, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll show you some of my meals. I'll show you the calories. I literally measure everything when it comes to food. I track all my calories. I did go from 170 pounds to 190 pounds over the course of about 3 months. So I have been gaining, tracking, and now that I'm vegan, it's, you know, it's a little exciting. I get to see what I could do as well, I'm not vegan now, but I get to see what I could do as a pescatarian or vegan and see if this could work out. I mean, obviously it can, because there's tons of bodybuilders out there that are vegan. But yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys. Do your own research, and I'll be uploading more videos. Definitely subscribe and check out my other videos.